All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Don't adjust the color of your computer. This blue knife is really messing with the color of my camera. So say hello to Ren and Stippy and Powdered Toast Man and Login TV, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. If you're not subscribed, guys, I'm telling you, lots of giveaways, lots of fun, lots of reviews, lots of fun, and lots of fun. And then every Monday night, we're live at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. We do a live, and usually every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we do another live. So join us for those because it is so much fun. And this is the Hogue Ballista. Now, if you joined some of those lives, you know we had a live a while back. Auto knives are going to be legal in my state very soon, July 1st. And so I asked people, they know my taste in knives, what would be good for me? And a lot of people talked about this one. So I went to Blade Show, I handled it, and I'm like, yep. It's got a lot of the things that you guys know that I love about knives. A lot of the things that I sincerely love about knives. So, it was an easy pickup, and it's an auto. So I'm going to try it out. Come July 1st, I'm going to carry this one. I got an OTF over there too from EMP EDC that I'm going to carry. And, try it out and just see. Do I enjoy carrying auto knives? And we'll see. So comes in the Hogue box and the pouch. Very, very cool. And here you go. Now, one of the first things you'll notice, it is not a small knife. We'll kind of do some specs and comparisons in a minute. Just put my big meat hooks on it and you'll see plenty of room. Also, we have a finger choil. Also, we have some, even though they're flat scales, there is some contouring and some texturing. Really nice. Got jimping up here that goes where my thumb wants to be. If you're out here, it's not a problem. You've got the Hogue logo and Ballista 1 here, made in the USA. You got this wicked stonewash with that great looking swedge. And this blue, guys, blue anodized aluminum. It doesn't have a backspacer. It is sort of half integral, not a full integral, obviously, and screwed together. And then you have a button lock, of course, which is the auto trigger. And then you have a stop pin back here to stop it. On this side, you have that logo, which I'm not really sure what that is. I haven't been able to find that 154 CM here, and what I assume must be either the model number or the serial number of the knife. And it is sharp, nice and thin stock. You can see it even narrows down to a point. And we do have a lock here as well with texturing on it for easy slidage. Yes, slidage. And you have this great American flag, hello, louvered pocket clip. I like this clip. It's great in and out of the pocket. I've not had any issues with it whatsoever. And guys, the next thing is the action. The spring on this one, we spoke with Jim, I think his last name is Bruns. Not sure if that's the right way to say it, from Hogue. I've met him before, and Jim was very involved in coming up with this spring for the right tension. And he explained to both Big Red EDC JB and I how they went through the process of getting it to where it would fire out like that and not be too strong or too weak and have any issues. It just throws out there. I mean, it really does. It's not so strong, though, that it wants to just fly out of my hand, and that is great. But again, 4-finger grip back here between this, and then when you come up over here, it is money. Lock up here, tiny bit of blade play, but not much. And I don't think that's a problem at all. It's just a little bit there. What else have I? Oh yeah, centering. We should look at that. There we go. Dead center. Very, very good. Again, when you have it locked, it will not open. Unlock it. And now it will. And now if you lock it again, it will not close. So that's how the lock works. Now, this is my one gripe with this knife, and I hate it because I just love this knife. But I just don't get this sharpening choil, guys. They beveled the entire, they ground the bevel on, which is brilliant flat grind, by the way. Nice, thin behind the edge, thin back here. But they ground the whole thing. You can see this part back here is ground very, very thin. But instead of just using the sharpening choil to end the blade, the finger choil, they put this separate sharpening choil here. There's two problems with that. Number one, I believe material, depending on what you're using, is going to get kind of hung in that. If I'm cutting rope, it's going to just get hung there. As a matter of fact, let's see, where is my, I can't get to it, can I? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll keep talking and then I'll try it one more time here in a second. That's the second thing is, it narrows so much right there that if I were to bear down right here, sorry, the focus, but there we go. That hurts. It does not feel good because that is so thin right there. So yeah, just in my opinion, if you make more versions of this, just bring that guy back and end the blade, on the finger choil. Just like you do right here, just move that back to there. And I know they're probably trying to keep it back from people's fingers. I get it. I would rather, because I sort of cradle back here anyway, so I would rather have it like that than have this sharpening choil and have more blade and nothing to get caught on. Other than that, this thing is absolutely brilliant. Let's talk about specs, and then I'll try to grab that rope here. By the way, these are available right now at SMKW for $130. That is for the one you see here, the drop point, and the black drop point. Either one of those are $130. Also, the blue Tanto, and I don't see a black Tanto that's in stonewash. The blue Tanto tumbled finish in the blue is also $129. And then they've got a black drop point, like a blackout drop point, and a blackout Tanto. And that blackout Tanto has serrated edge. The serrated Tanto is $142, and the drop point in matte black blackout is $135.97, so $136. So there you go. Let's talk about specs real quick. Oh, by the way, don't forget to use, I'll have a link in the description to go straight to this knife at SMKW. And if you use that, I get a little commission back, and I use that on the channel to buy knives and then give them away. So please, if you're going to buy this one, consider using that link. The blade thickness is 0.15. The overall length is 8 inches. It is that T6 aluminum, 154 cm, 4.5 inch handle, 3.5 inch blade. And there you go. Really, really awesome. Now our comparison, let's just move this and slide this back. Our comparison is to one of my favorites, the Hogue K320. There we go. Sorry, I was going ahead and grabbing the rope. Just bad TV there, bad YouTube, whatever. But as you can see, they're very, very similar. Now, the K320, well, maybe not. No, it's maybe slightly taller, but not much. So very, very, if you've seen the K320, that's pretty much what you're dealing with. So let's just see, guys, if I've lost my mind here. Again, matter of fact, let's just talk about this. So this doesn't even have a sharpening choil. They've got this same thing here. So I just think that's a kind of a Hogue thing. Just bring it back and dead end it right there. But again, I know they're trying to protect people's fingers. I get it. That's the one thing. So if I'm cutting, you see right there, it's just going to get hung. Now, can I say, oh, well, I won't start cutting till out here? Sure. But if I'm mowing through a bunch of material, from time to time, I'm definitely going to get hung in that, in that little sharpening choil. There's no doubt about it. It's just going to happen in there somewhere. By the way, it cuts the rope beautifully, so no problem there. But that's it, guys. Otherwise, this is an absolutely brilliant knife, and I'm excited to have it, and I'm excited to carry it. Very, very much so. So there you go, guys. The Hogue Ballista. Thanks for all the viewers for all your awesome suggestions on this one. You were right. This is a KnivesFAST knife. So, guys, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I got to wrap it up. This one's a little longer than usual. And please subscribe if you're not. And thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.